back to my channel. Today we are reviewing and playing with this Dream palette from Deck of Scarlet, and it's so cute. So this is their edition number 8 palette, and this is in collaboration with Miss Kim Tai. So you open up this part right here and you get 3 shadows, a blush, and a highlight. I did actually use the blush as a shadow though too, so yeah. And then you open this little compartment up here and you get 2 lipstick colors, which are pretty creamy, but they're not super runny. They glide down nice and easy. Also, there's a lip gloss. It looks something like this. And this one is called Love Spell, and it smells so good. I think they put a love spell in it because it smells good. Anyways, we play around with this cute little palette today, and we use the lip gloss, we use the lipsticks, we use every single shade in the palette to create this look. It's just a really pretty, kind of like romantic type of look, and I feel like that's the vibe with the palette, is like romantic feeling, because it's reds, pinks, even the shimmery color is like a pinkish goldish shimmer. It's super intense, it's super pretty, and yeah, I just wanted to do a super smoky red eye with this palette, so that's what I did. And I was super excited that I saw that deep red shadow in there because I love red shadows. I have green eyes, so reds always make my eyes pop so much. So I was super excited to play around with this palette. Make sure you go give Deck of Scarlet a follow on Instagram, and make sure you go check out Kim Tai as well and her YouTube channel. I do a whole face tutorial, by the way. If you'd like to see how I created this look, then please keep watching. Thanks, guys. Alright, so first things first is we are going to prime our lids. I'm using my Urban Decay Eden eyeshadow primer potion. I'm doing quite a bit, and then just using my finger to blend all that out. Going into the Deck of Scarlet palette, I'm first going to be starting with my transition shade, and I'm taking the shade Myth to do this. It's just a very, like, light, taupey kind of brown color. It is a little warm, but I'm just putting that above my crease, in my crease, all over the crease, and I'm blending it out in a cat eye sort of shape. And then I'm taking the blush shade, which is called Tiara, and I am just kind of dusting that on top of the Myth shade. I just wanted it to be a little bit more mauve-y, a little bit more pink. Nothing too crazy. Now I am taking the red shade, which is called Crown, and I'm putting that right on the outer corner of my eye and in my crease first, and I just kind of blend that up. I wanted it to be pretty smoky, so I keep adding more and just building the color, and I start going on the lid with it. I wanted it to be a little bit lighter on the lid than in the crease, so that's why I kept building it in the crease, and then after it was done being built in the crease, I lightly started packing it onto the lid. That way it wasn't as deep as the crease was. Moving on to Complexion, I'm taking the Smashbox and Vlada Petal Metal Shimmer drops, and I'm putting that all over my face first just to give a really pretty glow. Since it is summertime, I love some glowy skin. And then I'm doing my favorite primer duo, which is the Hangover primer from Too Faced, and then I'll be putting the Primed and Peachy primer on as well. But before I did that, I realized I needed some eye cream, so I'm taking the Banana Bright eye cream from OleHenriksen, and it's just going to help the concealer sit a little bit better. It's going to help it not be so dry. It's going to help it blend better. And now I'm taking the Primed and Peachy from Too Faced, and I'm just putting that in the areas where I get oily at and where I have larger pores. For foundation, I'm using my NARS Natural Radiant Longwear foundation, and I'm using my NYX sponge to apply this. And I go in pretty heavy with this foundation. It's so pretty though. Oh my gosh, it's more of a hydrating full coverage foundation, so it doesn't look super drying on the skin, even though it's super full coverage. And then I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and this is why it's important to do eye cream before you do concealer, because Shape Tape is super dry, and on me personally, it can crack sometimes if I don't do an eye cream, so I always like to do the eye cream right before I put the concealer on, just so it looks nice and smooth, and it doesn't accentuate my dark circles, because I got them, big time. And then after I blend all that concealer out, I'm taking my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just packing that all over my whole entire face. I'm going underneath my eyes first, and then I just go to town on my whole face and a little bit on my neck too, wherever I applied any foundation or concealer. Taking this NYX lip liner, I'm applying this in my waterline. I just wanted a light pink color in my waterline, and then I'm going back in with that Crown shade, and I'm just dusting that underneath to really bring together the whole eye look and to make it a little bit more smoky. I'm taking the shade Enchanted, which is this really pretty rose gold shimmer color, and I sprayed it with a little setting spray, and then I'm packing it on the inner corner of my eye and a little bit on my lower lash line too. Taking the shade Fairy Dust, it's the highlight shade. I'm using that for my brow bone highlight. And then I'm taking my Kat Von D Tattoo liquid liner, and I'm doing a big old cat eye. Then I'm curling my lashes, and for false lashes today, I'm using my Unicorn Cosmetics Dragon Lashes, and this is in the style Blaze. I'm going to use my pretty Vulgar mascara, which is so cute. It looks like a little bird cage with a little bird on top. And I'm applying that pretty heavily to my top and bottom lashes. And then to apply my lashes, I love using my Tarte little tweezer lash thingies. They're so amazing. And I'm just popping those on, and I'm sticking them more straight up than straight out. I want them to look pretty dramatic, so when you put them on the band of your lashes there, you want to stick them up. Then going back into my palette, I'm taking Tiara again, and I'm putting that on as my blush. I already contoured, but that's pretty self-explanatory, so we just skipped that. But I'm going in pretty heavy-handed with the Tiara shade for blush. And then I'm going to go ahead and spray my face first. And then I'm going to apply the fairy dust on my cheeks. That way it's super dramatic. The highlight will stick right to that setting spray and look super blinding. I also apply it to the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Then I go back in with a little bit of mascara just to blend everything together, you know, so there's no space in between my real lashes and my falsies. And then I'm going in with my Huda Beauty Lip Contour Pencil in Trendsetter and just lining my lips so I have a guide of where to go with my lipstick. And then filling in the lips a little bit on the outer edge, just so it's not just a line around my lips. And for lipstick, I'm using the shade Kiss, which is kind of a nude color. It's kind of like a peachy orangish nude color. It's very pretty. It's not a matte. It is creamy, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, but it doesn't feather at all. I've been wearing it for a couple hours now, and it actually wears pretty nice. And then, of course, I'm going on top of that lipstick with my Deck of Scarlet lip gloss in Love Spell. It's so pretty, and it smells so good. It's like incredible. Like the smell is just bomb. So good. But that's the end of this tutorial, guys. Thank you so much for watching as always. Make sure you're subscribed to my channel. And make sure you go check out Deck of Scarlet. I'll see you in my next tutorial. Bye, guys.